And now, World Improv Network proudly presents Community Court.
When two parties cannot solve a dispute, no. Community court is there to solve the problem. See?
All rise for the most honorable Judge Kenneth Vicarro.
All right. Just, I'm a little shaken up. I had to sell my car and buy a horse.
Oh,
So,
no.
Yeah, that's what I'm riding these days. And it's, it's such a bee sting, if you catch my drift, to find a parking spot for a horse. They don't have those.
Hitching posts.
Yeah, they don't have them anymore.
I say that's a crime.
Well, I'm going to talk to the other judges and see if we can't, just kind of slip a bill into the house and just get that lickety split passed. Because
everywhere that there is a handicapped ramp, there should be a hitching post.
I will say this though, it's hard to get a ticket with the horse because the horse just eats it. So, it's hard to track that. But anyway, all right, we got a bit of a, this is pretty topical, I would say. We have a gentleman here, Glenn Freiberg. Now, Mr. Freiberg, you are a student, former student, I should say, of the Trump University. Trump, speaking of Donald Trump, that is.
Yes, that is correct. I am a former student of Trump University. It was such a wonderful experience coming to the United States to be beckoned by the great light of the Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And now that I've graduated and I am out in the business world, I have made so much money. I am so successful because of everything that Mr. Trump has taught me in his university. Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, sorry, that's my baby. I think he got some fleas from the horse.
Yeah, he feels probably pretty much as I do. I can no longer enjoy at all life. I'm just too rich, too successful, and it's Trump University's fault.
And could you Cliff, could you take a Junior, and I've got a drawer full of vaccinations. You might want to sing him a song or put on a Teletubby.
Won't be the first time I've given a wide range, full spectrum vaccination.
Yeah.
Your Honor.
Thanks, Cliff.
Judge, I just want to say that I also have 17% shares in Teletubby, which makes me approximately $87 million a year right now.
All right, yeah, you don't need to show off, man.
Well, it's boring.
Can you please maybe elaborate on we'll figure that out. But in here, here's the man himself, Mr. Donald Trump.
Thank you.
Well, thank you for being here. I know
it's your pleasure that I'm here.
Okay. I do appreciate, I will say I appreciate that you've taken the time out of your campaign. I know this is a busy time of year for you. And,
it's a very busy time. I'm trying to be the best because I'm better than everyone else, but I'm not quite the best yet. So,
all right. All right. You're speaking of the presidency. Is that when you'll be the best?
I'm speaking of humanity.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right. Well, have you met Mr. Freiberg? I'm looking here, and it looks like you've had a couple glance interactions. I don't know if I'm using that word right. Glance interactions.
That is correct, yes. He glanced me with his hair. Upon graduation day, he personally gave me a diploma and said, "Good job, son."
Wow. Yeah. And how did that make you feel when he said that?
At the time, I was the proudest person to ever walk Earth. But not now, because I look at the greatness, the highness across from me, and I can't do anything but succeed. I can't fail in anything I do because of all the great tools he gave me.
And that's why we're here.
Yes.
You want to sue Donald Trump because you cannot fail.
Correct. I want to sue Mr. Trump to give all my money to him, but he refuses to take it back because he will not take any campaign donations or any money until the election is over.
That's right. I would just like to point out that my campaign is financed entirely by me. I am making loans to my campaign. My campaign will get paid back, but it's me financing everything. I'm not taking any of the public's money. And I want to thank Mr. Freiberg here for participating in Trump University, and being one of our proudest graduates.
I even offered Mr. Trump to put new campaign headquarters tower. I built myself with money. I was going to make $400
You
million.
made it out of money?
Yes.
You built a building out of money?
I used $400 million in $1 bills to build the building for his campaign headquarters. He still said no
Dang.
because he can't take any money right
Are
now.
you for real right now? I mean, you just got.
See, this
is
is
it
just-
weatherproofed or anything?
Judge,
I mean,
It's completely solar powered as well as weatherproof, correct? Because green, it's a chloroform in there. Okay.
I
yeah,
don't
they're
know
like
if that's.
plants. Money's like plants.
Yes.
That's one of our major lessons at Trump University. Money is like plants. You put it outside in the sun, and it'll grow more.
Could we maybe elaborate on what courses are available at Trump University?
Oh,
Because
well-
I'm not familiar with botany, but I have some doubts
Well,
about
we don't
the
call
information
we call it Trumpany over at Trump University.
you call botany trumpany.
Yeah. It's the study of plant money.
What about economics?
I believe you're referring to Trumponomics, which is a lesson all about how
Philosophy.
my life got flipped and turned upside down, and you can just use numbers and graphs to make it look like it wasn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. What I learned, the Trumponomics was the biggest key to my financial success.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as I got enlightened with Trumponomics,
Enlightened.
Yes.
May I ask, Mr. Freiberg, what kind of status does Trump hold in your home country? You know,
He-
what was your experience before you attended the university?
Oh.
What did you know about him? And
Objection.
What did you associate?
Objection, Judge.
Are you objecting to me?
Yes,
objecting me?
I'm objecting to your question. You're assuming that Trump is not like peak of the pyramid, the status pyramid in any country. That's what Trump is about. That's what the Trump name is about. You hear the Trump name, you think quality, you think the best.
I mean, personally, I do not. I'm not saying that other people don't, but
Oh,
I mean,
well,
you have
would
a
you
great
like to be
brand.
re-educated at Trump University?
Judge,
no, I
I
already
would-
got. I mean, I already got my JD. I'm solid.
Your
Thank
Honor, I would recommend highly against it unless you want to become so
boy.
rich that life.
Cliff, you got to put some Band-Aids on these things.
Oh man,
Give him an ice pack or something.
I'm sorry, Judge. I'm trying to toughen the kid up. I delivered all these vaccines via bees.
What?
Yeah.
You're not supposed to use the GMO bees.
Oh, I'm sorry, Judge. He's got a little extra in him now.
Oh boy.
Hopefully, he won't morph into a bee baby.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Well, Judge, I would highly recommend Mr. Trump's recommendation to join Trump University unless you want to be bored with life and have yachts and sit on beach houses and do nothing but drink pina colada.
Trust me, my life is plenty interesting. My baby was once half man, half bee. All right. I mean,
That's
I've
understandable.
got plenty going on in my life. But could you? I asked you a question. What kind of status does
He's
he have in your homeland?
in all fairness to Mr. Trump, in my home country of Georgia, he is God. He's absolute God.
As is true in most of the world.
Yes.
one
Trump
of the-
means, correct, Mr. Trump, Trump means to surpass others. I trump you. I play my trump card.
All right.
And
Exactly.
that is universal. And that is exactly the problem.
So when you say enlightenment,
Yes.
you are not that's not an exaggeration. You're not
Absolute-
hyperbolizing anything here.
No, it is almost similar to what you Westerns would call baptizing or being taken over by the Spirit. Once you have the power of Trump in you, you see everything so clear, and it almost slows time down that it's so easy and simple to make money in life.
All right.
Yeah,
all right.
I had a meeting with the Dalai Lama, and we had a discussion, and he was in awe of me as a reincarnation of the Buddha.
All right. Let's just slow down here for a second because we came into this courtroom. All right, Mr. Freiberg, you are coming in here to sue Mr. Trump. You're saying you're suing God?
Yes.
Is that correct?
Because it's like angel that wants to fall out of heaven but not allowed to. I want to give all money back and he will not take until president election is over. I even built $400 million plus tower he won't take.
I mean, this sounds
It's scary.
sacrilege. Then
It's,
I mean,
it's horrible. It's like trying to beat yourself with cat o' nine tails and not bleed. It's horrible.
yeah, I agree, Junior. That is a funny imagery. You know, somebody trying to hit their back with a whip and,
the
and
man
thinking
is
to themselves, This ain't gonna hurt. This ain't gonna leave any bruise or nothing."
just to summarize, God shows me the light. He shows me the way, and he will not let me pay back.
Mr. Trump, what would you like to do here? I'm kind of leaving the ball in your court.
Well, I would like to enroll in a financial management course at Trump University. I think that we can all attend together and re-educate the two of you.
All right, and that's your ruling.
Stay tuned for Talking Points with Shabazz Davis. And make sure to give the Wincast your suggestions during the break on what topic Shabazz should swing a bat at. Next on Mile High Sports Radio.